Welcome to Technology in the Classroom. I'm Adam Vaughn.
Alright, so Mr. Vaughn, would you like to pick our first category for us?
Number sense, please.
Number sense for
100.
100. Jupiter.
To get a better sense of how technology is used in the classroom, I visited Miss Meyer's 8th grade algebra class. Through the use of the smartboard, I found that teachers can both engage and interact with their students. A teacher can present various pictures, visuals, and test questions, and through the use of a stylus, create content on the smartboard. The smartboard allows for a wide degree of flexibility when creating lesson plans and activities, and even has remote functionality allowing the teacher to step away from the smartboard. And in a classroom with 50 minutes and 25 students, it is of the utmost importance to be able to move seamlessly from activity to activity, while having some fun at the same time. So, how long had this group of 8th graders been using the smartboard?
Years. Second grade? Okay. I've been teaching 7 years and I've had one every year that I've taught.
And were there any disadvantages?
I think it could be both because, in a way, it's a disadvantage because, it's a lot easier for something to settle in your mind if you see it and then you write it. But if we're just, watching you do it, then...
But that's why I make you take your guided notes, isn't it?
Yeah, but that's...
Even though you all, what do you all do when I say note time?
I found that in this algebra class, the smartboard was bolstered even further by the use of the Texas Instrument Navigator system. The system allows for a virtual graphing calculator with which the teacher can input equations onto the smartboard. The students, with their graphing calculators at their desks, sign into the Navigator system one at a time and become active on the smartboard. Miss Meyer can then present a problem and have it immediately reach all her students. The Navigator system tracks each student as they respond to the question, letting the teacher know when all of the students have answered. The speed of the system is certainly a highlight. The Navigator provides a summarized report of correct and incorrect answers that can be shown to the class and a detailed report that can be saved and used by the teacher later. The last piece of technology we looked at, the grade cam, was used after a smartboard quiz presented by Miss Meyer. After taking the quiz using a specially formatted Scantron sheet, the quizzes are either run through the grade cam by the enthusiastic students or collected by Miss Meyer, who has the option of running them through herself or taking them home and using the built-in eyesight on her iBook. Either way, feedback is instantaneous, with score data collected literally as fast as the Scantron can be presented in front of the camera. The data, again, with the click of a button, can be immediately uploaded to Miss Meyer's online gradebook. So how does this immediate response impact the classroom?
Other than your impatience.
Because if we have the corrections, we could start on our corrections earlier.
Okay, do you remember what the questions were on Monday?
No, I don't.
I think that's one of the biggest advantages because you don't remember what the questions are as well.
And what are the direct benefits to the teacher?
It has helped me tremendously from a couple different ways. Number one, the grading aspect alone it is a lot. But more importantly, how it's helped me a lot is that I can sit there and watch you guys scan it, and then I know right then and there, well, not just the who's, but what if every single one of you got number one on the daily quiz wrong? What does that mean to me?
What we need more help with.
That means we need to stop and we need to go over that question again so that it reaches the concept.
Now, as Miss Meyer presents a little extrinsic motivator to one of her students, Kendrea and Kate have found some wonderful Web 2.0 tools for educators. Thanks for your time.
One of the great things that I found online was this site called Instructional Design Fusions. It's written and edited by d.e.a.n. She offers lots of great ideas for incorporating technology into the classroom. One of the best places that I found actually online, they offer a resources tab that lists different types of resources based on what you're looking for. For example, I clicked on these e-learning tools and popped up a symbol of different ideas to use in the classroom. Okay, so I guess using the paper didn't work as well as I was hoping. So what we're going to do is use this application called Mindmeister, and we'll all be on the same mind map. Everybody can pick their own topic to cover, and then when we're done, we'll all have access to it. We can even print it out if we want to. Once y'all find what node you want to work on,
Wait, we can work on anyone?
I'll let you work on any one you want to.
Awesome.
Let's just add information to what we've built already. So try to find a blank. How's it going? Good. Mindmeister is an online mind mapping tool, and I'll show you one of the ones that we've done in class. We are studying to take our standardized test, and so I created a mind map of all of the general topics, and then I had the kids go on and they have added all of this information over the course of probably 2 hours. So this had them, really think about how they could impact their own education, but also the education of the people around them. In addition to this, after you're finished in Mindmeister, it sends you an update that tells you by user who has done what. And a great thing also for teachers is that if you get 10 or more people to come on, which would be easy for a teacher, you get a free premium membership. So great tool. This is called Games for Change, and what you would do is go through these issues and find one that the students could experience. And let me explain what experience I mean. I went to politics and then clicked on a game called Branches of Power. In this game, you get to play as the executive, legislative, and judicial branches. So you start with your president, you send him here, and now he's going to hold a press conference where students will answer questions based on, what kind of reaction he's looking to get. So if you answer a question yes, then and it's correct, you get another question. Then if you answer a question incorrectly, then it takes you back and, I lost some points here because I blew the press conference. This is real world education.
New technologies such as Web 2.0 can enable and urge fresh approaches and creativity in the context of technology. Livingston, 2010. Schoology is a learning management system online, and it allows teachers to create an online classroom that looks strikingly like Facebook. Within this online classroom, teachers can create and share quizzes, assignments, homework, and projects with students. Schoology also allows educators to comment on assignments in a format similar to social networking. They can also post grades in a similar way to Blackboard and Moodle. This is a central place where teachers can post resources and materials and collaborate with students and discuss their coursework. Schoology also provides teachers an online gradebook, which gives them the opportunity to communicate with students beyond the classroom. And even if the student is absent, students can access this material. Parents can also access this digital classroom with a special access code, giving them the ability to work with teachers to monitor their child's progress, grades, and online activity. Schoology is an extension of the classroom, giving you far more options. For instance, if a student is out for an extended period of time, they can submit their assignments through digital Dropboxes. In an environment similar to Facebook, students can also communicate with their classmates and teachers. This is necessary if we are to prepare students for the workforce, as mentioned by Livingston, 2010. Although jobs will change, diverge, and morph, Employers are more and more going to seek workers who are adept at teamwork and able and capable of contributing original thought to group assignments and tasks. Knowing that makes our next Web 2.0 tool all the more important. d.e.a.n, the world's largest platform for creating social websites, has been used by media moguls like Ellen DeGeneres and Jay-Z's Rock for Life to weave social conversations, and has made it easy for the Mekkah online community to allow its member artists to create custom pages, integrate their Facebook and Twitter accounts, and a number of other popular Web 2.0 tools like this WordPress blog. From the features layout menu, d.e.a.n makes it easy for creators to integrate great tools to enhance their communities. The d.e.a.n Design Education Art Network from Mekkah uses this Zorap app to create lesson plans, share information in real time, and thanks to d.e.a.n, it's easy for Mekkah's d.e.a.n supporters to collaborate. Their goal is to decrease the educational divide between African American students and their peers. And for the cost of a website, you too can have your own social network and create a custom experience in under 60 seconds for your followers. With the power to mobilize, organize, and inspire, what will you create?
One really cool thing I found in my exploration was a site called Notefish. And basically what Notefish allows you to do is, as you do research online, it gives you a place to save and organize all of your different ideas. For example, this is one somebody did about a trip to New York City. So they highlighted, the things they would like to see on their trip, like the Empire State Building. If you'll notice down here, it's going to give you the sites where it went to. So as you're online and doing your research, it helps you keep up with your resources. Another cool feature of this is that it allows you to color code the different portions of your particular Notefish. And then you can also do different categories. For example, the top was sightseeing, and this is all about shows. This would be a great resource for any teacher looking to get their kids to do some online research and then hopefully incorporate it into things that they are doing in class.